So one way to look at that is checking can mean self-consciousness. You know, human beings, so often we become very self-conscious. You know, so we do something, and then we don't just, that moment is done. Marilyn was using some core teaching words in our tradition: our condition, our situation, our relationship, and our function. Core teaching words. And our job is to be as aware as we can be of our condition. You know, it's kind of happening inside this body, that constantly changing thoughts and feelings, sensations. You know, our situation, what's going on around us. What are the relationships within all of that? And then perceiving, how do I bring compassion to this very situation? Not a cookbook recipe, unique to each and every situation. And so self-consciousness is one of the big ways human beings lose all of that. We are in a moment, we do something in a moment, you know, we perceive that situation, we act, and then that moment is gone. It's done. Can you just put that down and perceive the next moment? Because the situation's constantly changing. But usually we become very self-conscious, or at least so often we do. We get all caught up with, oh, was that the right thing to do? I wonder if that was really the best thing to do. I wish I had been stronger than I was.
I'm thinking that right now. Dharma talks. They do that to you. So,
yeah, everything. We are so conditioned, human beings. We're so trapped in that. You know, Marilyn started by talking about making. And the first making that we do is self versus not self. We imagine that I am separate, that I exist separately from everything else. Maybe especially you. I and you. And it leads to dog parks. And that kind of making, and because we make that I, and believe that it's separate from everything, that I has amazing abilities. And one of them is this ability to self-reflect. In and of itself, that's just one other amazing skill that human beings have, but it is a powerful one and seems to take control of us often. And that self-consciousness feeds on itself. And before long, we're all wrapped up in the story about myself and oblivious to the ever-changing situation moment by moment by moment.